here yesterday.
Yes, was very important. See the video.
Yeah, I saw the video. No
Okay,
worries.
I uploaded it immediately on YouTube. Okay, and it's okay.
And that was very helpful.
Yeah, I see that you have very work, have a lot of work.
Yes, I have
Yes.
work upstairs, also work there. I need to reform something.
Yeah. I told your friends from minutes ago that this time I know that all information was very hard, okay, and compressed. We have a lot of videos, a lot of hours of learning, but this time will be the first part, okay. After I will return to Egypt. You will start to practicals, okay, and sure that you will have some queries, some questions like that. I haven't the problem to contact me on Skype or WhatsApp if you need. But if you need more questions in more details, you can list it, okay? And I will return to you after 2 months, after our Eid in Egypt, okay? I will return to you again to do something. 2 points. First, we will check all your questions that you need, okay? And second, we will made an advanced course, okay? All comments that we got, we will make an advanced items into these points, because the software is very big, okay? We're not finished at this time in one time only. You can't, okay? You should work, okay, and get your problems and make it friendly, make this user interface friendly with you, okay. Make a good switch between all other softwares. You can make switch, okay, replacement. This will be organized with management, with your top management, okay. And so second time, I think you will be better, because you will work exactly, and you have a problem. You will think, you will get some ways to do your projects, okay. Each one of you will try to invent, okay, will try to invent some ways for him, okay, to be easy to cover your projects and your drawings in sheet metal, in polystyrene, in wood, whatever, okay. And I hope that this training was have a good benefit for you. I hope that. And today we will go to important 2 points. Okay, we can't go to render today, because we have special 2 points. First, how can create an ID, okay, for your assembly, for your part, okay, and how create table, standard table in drawing, and what's the table already in science of drawing, what's the table contained, what the information should be printed with table, okay. And second part of day, if day will be okay for us, we'll go to something called stress analysis. Stress analysis meaning if you design something like a structure like this sheet metal charger workstation, or this charger unit, okay. Why you selected 2 millimeters sheet metal? Why? Okay, this means that you have some loads, some forces, something like that, okay. Why you selected that? May 1 millimeter would be it's very good, okay. How can select your sizes and material based on something called stress analysis, okay. You should know what's the application of this product, okay, and what's the forces, expected forces would be applied on this product, like for user interface with users, with humans, okay, and it would be outdoor, would be indoor, okay. You should know all points about product and how to select material, okay, and how to check if this material, if this design, it's okay, will be okay or not okay. Right? First, we return to our ID point of files. Now, if you have any file, new port or new assembly, whatever, the same. Now I have something like that here. Now, this part, if this part, a piece of wood, for example, have a material called wood, any type of wood, steel, woods, any type, like that. When this part will be in drawing, you know now what drawing mean, okay?
Can I interrupt you for 2 minutes? Guys, what's the difference between design team and editor team?
Each support, okay, should have ID. When you will go to drawing, and now I think that you know what's the drawing. This drawing, okay, workshop drawing, right? And we'll start here. We said it before. It's okay. You remember? Yeah. Start from this view palette and get this part. Should be saved first. Not saved. Save it on desktop with any name, any code. It's very important now, renaming parts. N001-FFD-002, whatever. A number part. And now we'll go to drawing. This one, double click. And you will start put your views and make your dimensions. It's okay. Till now you haven't really any problem. It's very good enough. Okay. But when you will print it to your operator, he don't know this is a wood piece, metal piece, polyurethane piece. You don't know. You should tell him or get him some text on paper. Okay. All right. First thing, in workshop drawing should be covered with all information about its part. Okay, so it's very wrong way to say to him by mouse. It's a wrong procedure, incorrect procedure. Okay. Second, no additional notes. No additional notes. Notes only if you need to get some text here. Notes only for any special. Take care from that. Take care. Note to take care from anything in procedure manufacturing process. Okay, but the real information, name of the part. Okay, description. What's this part and its code. Okay, material. Weight. Finish type, okay, and designed by, designer name, drafted by, okay, there's a very difference between designer and drafter, okay. You may Arnold designed it in 3D, and you make a drawing, okay. So Arnold, the designer name, and your draftman name, okay. There's a difference, okay. Maybe one. Okay, so Arnold will be drafter and in the same time will be the designer. It's okay, no problem. Your name will be repeated, okay? Alright? And project name, okay, order number. It's very important. Okay? So this data should be written in a specific table. Okay? Each company have its table. This is my company table. Alright? What is company logo, drawing number, that N00192, this is in drawing number, and the drawing title, what this piece used for, top cover, side cover, inscription, okay, describe, material, thickness, is a part of sheet metal, for example, thickness 2 millimeters, okay, thickness 2 millimeters, not come here, because the sheet metal have a thickness, would be here, will be noticed here as text, okay, weight, volume, it's very important, quantity, how many pieces you need from this one, okay, surface area, volume, okay, yeah. Now if I have this box, okay, this face, when you will multiply x and y, height and width, okay, will be the surface, okay, surface, okay, what surface? Surface equal L by W or X by Y, okay, measured in mm square, cm square, m square, meter square, centimeter square, millimeter square, okay, just square, okay, because 1 millimeter unit by milliliter unit has been repeated twice, okay, millimeter by millimeter will be millimeter square, okay. What's the surface? What's the volume? Volume, this surface by height. This surface by height, okay. So if you have something like that, the volume of this cube will be the surface, bottom surface, base surface by height, okay, surface times height. So now we have 3 millimeters together, millimeter for width, millimeter for length, millimeter for height, so it will be millimeter cube, centimeter cube, meter cube, okay, the difference volume. Okay, surface area. Why surface area can serve us in this table? Why? In painting, when you make a painting cost, okay, cost-wise, you need to price painting. Price rules worldwide will be identified by surface area. So you know that this gallon, for example, this gallon and this this gallon can support 2 millimeters square. This gallon have a cost. Okay, so when you would import this info here, when you pricing, or the other department, accounting department will start the pricing, and store will know what should give to operator of painting, okay, from storage, okay, and the operator of painting will know he should in this part consume this specific volume, this specific quantity of painting, okay. Organization, yes. Big relation, all right. Weight, it's very important. It's very important because weight, when you know, you should know, and the operators should know, this part after finish will be 40 kilograms, 100 kilograms, okay. So the logistics and delivery, okay, should be by what can be covered by hand, or we just prepare something to cover it, okay. It's very important. Rev and date. Okay, this area first, rev and date, and this data. Okay, first this data sheet scale. When you give him the drawing, you should know this drawing scale 1 by 1 or scale 1 by 2, scale 1 by 3. What scale? Okay, why? May have a problem. He may have a problem in manufacturing, and he need to measure something from the paper, and you aren't here. He can't reach to you. Okay, this scale will serve him. If you scale 1 by 1, this means that when you measure 4 centimeters on the paper, this will be the real in reality, the same in reality. Okay, 1 by 2, they will measure this one 40 centimeters, for example. This means that the reality will be double. Okay, sheet number 1 from 1. So, when supervisor will be received from you department the project drawings, he should know how many papers. You may have an error in your printer. You need 9 papers, and your printer has been released also 5 papers, for example. Okay, and you can't see. You have hard work and have a hassle in your mind, and you can see. Okay, how can he make a review? How can make a review by this one of 5 papers? This means if you have a 5 paper in his hand, this means that it's okay. But if you have a 5 papers and here written 1 from 9 papers, this means there are 4 papers missing. Okay.
So it means that the one here is the page, and then the last one.
Yeah,
is
I will show you one. One minute. Okay. Your project now have 8 papers. Okay, see. 2 of 8. 3 at 8. 4 at 8. Is a 4th paper from total 8 papers. Okay? Clear? So, when he will review, before receiving from you, he will know that he should have in his hand 8 papers. If you have a 4, 6, 7, there are some paper missed. Okay, sheet size. Sheet size A4, A3, A2, according size of paper you print. Okay. Units, it's very important. Now, you can see here that we have only dimensions without mm, without cm, without. And now here we will have the thickness, weight, volumes without any units. Now here you can identify only in the table the units you are using. The units you are using in your project are using millimeter, gram, millimeter cube, millimeter square. So when I will see the weight 20, this means that 20 gram. And when I read the dimension 10 millimeter, and I will see volume in millimeter cube. Surface area will be in millimeter square. Okay, understand? Clear? Now, what's the revision? It's very important. Now, we have actual case. This one. I found during my presence here that this one has been changed 2 times. First time we made something with clothes, like plastic, something like that. Yeah. And the client told you, no, I need to change. So you change it again to be polyurethane or foam. Okay, so your drawing has been changed. If you have a drawing, this drawing has been changed. Okay, so the first drawing, this part called N101, for example. This is a number. Alright? And this number report has been released on last month, on this date. Okay? Has been released from office, technical office, at this date. So, after 2 months, the client needs something else. Meaning that you will change, you will update this drawing or change this drawing. When you will change this drawing, the name of drawing will be the same. You can't change. You can't change the code. Okay? Your name, for example, Arnold. You have 2 trousers. Okay? And when Arnold will wear red trouser, his name will be the same, Arnold.
Yeah.
And okay, when we wear blue trouser, will be also Arnold. Also, only changed the trouser color. The trouser color only has been changed. Okay, so the revision, the same name of part. Okay, but there are something called dash 0020, 2 digits. Meaning the revision. Revision number 1, revision number 2, revision number 3. You have at least 4 times to change. Okay, so this drawing will be the first. Okay, haven't any revision, haven't any date. It's okay. That's 00. After the first edition, all information will be fixed. Haven't any change. Only you will change here. Just click and write the date. For example, so this drawing have 2 releases, 00 and 01. Okay, it's 01 released on this date. It's very important. Okay, these are real cases that you have, real cases, and you hyperloop. This data is very important also. Project name. What's the project? Hyperloop. For example, hyperloop. Order number. Sure that you have an order number. Project manager. If you have a manager specialized to follow this project, his name will be here. Designer and drafter in one for you.
Let me ask you questions. All right, so let's go through this. Because this is not training just to be having training. This will be implemented. Okay. So, project name. Who is responsible for giving projects names? Who does this?
The sales.
They give the name, yes? Okay. So, order number. Where do you get this from?
With job order. Job order also
From sales? Okay. Who will be project manager? Mr. Kadun. Always Mr. Kadun?
No, project manager. We have different project manager. Sometimes Ghulam handle.
Yeah, the printing is not
project. Sometimes
wrapping.
Sometimes Anna handle.
This is technical. You think you can use this one in the printing? Of course not.
Sometimes they are responsible for all.
Yes, this can be job ID.
This is for the
technical managers.
You think you use this one as the step to your printing? No, you have your own job ticket.
No, but still, okay, here's the point. It may be too, I understand what you're saying. This is for technical drawing.
Yes.
But even if you're doing graphic, if it's wrapping, why couldn't we do a simulation of what the vehicle will look like wrapped? Why couldn't we do that? You have the specifications for the vehicle, yes? you laid the image over this 3D rendering. Why couldn't we do that?
We use also this one, the template also for the designing, also for rendering.
So then there would be two different project managers, yes?
That one, sir, regarding on that one, we're still Mr. Calderon handling that one.
Even wrapping vehicles?
Yes.
It's always Mr. Calderon.
Yes. They're just only editing that one, sir. Regarding Mr. Howard, regarding that one, we send the artwork and then the editors just only they edit the.
So Caldoon's staff is doing the wrapping?
Yes.
Whose staff is doing the wrapping? Caldoon's staff is doing the wrapping? Yes? Okay, then it's Caldoon. Okay, then it's Caldoon. But that has to be clear. We'll work on the system, but that has to be clear. Who's the project manager? The project name can't change, the order can't change. Everyone has to use the same information. Always. Okay, continue, sir. Oh, I'm sorry. Designer.
That one. They don't allow to put our thing there.
Why?
I have no idea why.
Well, that's okay. We'll have to change that. So that's left blank.
No, they're not allowed to put our name in that one.
Only in a specific drawing.
Like in trade center, if we sell in trade center.
If
We
there is
can put employee number or something. It doesn't have to be your name, but we want to know who did it.
if we are
Yes.
only a second party, they don't want us to put the name.
What do you mean only a second party? I understand. Explain. How are you only a second party
For
and you
example,
designed it?
there's another advertising company. They want to put their name in their drawing. They don't allow us to put our name. But if we have a direct client,
But you're the designer. I mean, that's just the name of their company, but they didn't design it, so why would they?
We
Huh?
don't design, we just prepare our artworks. We have leadings. We don't design artworks.
You never design. Never?
No, no, no. Regarding of the designer, because that design is already designed by other people.
Yeah,
And then
outside,
here
okay.
in our side, we just only make the technical to how we do it, that one, like a workshop drawing or something like that. The design, we don't create the design. The design
You
is
only
from them.
you only make drafting,
Something like
but sorry, when the customer will give you the project, will give you only papers, okay? You get this paper frame, okay? Only papers, yeah, or 3D models.
No, they have already the 3D models already.
Ah, yeah.
They
Ah,
have
which
already
means
the
that
design 3D model.
the client gave you already the 3D model.
Yes. But
Yes.
We're just only,
Yes.
we're just showing them how our company to make that one, the model of that one.
They don't.
Like we're detailing that one, how.
So, another question. So you guys don't know who the designer is? If you need to communicate with somebody, you don't know who the designer was?
no.
But sorry, there are points. It's very important. Now,
But sometimes we
manufacturing,
design something.
manufacturing.
Sometimes you design, yes.
Yes.
So then,
Okay. Now, it's a very important point. When customer will give you a 3D model, okay? They will give you only this 3D model. I need this a face of plane, for example, okay? But when you will start to translate this drawing to manufacturer department, okay, you have to do some designs called manufacture design for manufacturing, not the design of product. Okay, you have from client the product design, the final shape that you need. Okay, but you need to make another design. Okay, design for manufacturing. You will slice it and put the joint of fittings, okay, and make some changes internally. This is called design. This is called also design. Okay, you are production. I know that you are a production company, not agency, like Mr. Shower has told me before. Okay, but in production company, you have a manufacturing design to be done. Okay, so when you will do this details, you call detailer. You see, this process in engineering called detailer. Is designer, you are yes a designer, but there are detail designers. especially for details. Okay? Your name will be here. Correct? Your name will be here. You are a designer. Okay? Okay. After this design, as we finished from your stage, okay? This design, all 3D model that you made, detailed 3D model, will be workflow, will be flowed directly to Arbab. Okay? Arbab only will do the drawings, views and dimensions, view and dimension, called drafting or drafting.
So what is that designer called? You said it's called a specific designer, or what is it called?
Detail.
Detail. So we need to change this from being generic designer. We need to say detail, because I need evidence you did something. If you say you don't design, then what are you doing? How will I have evidence you did something?
When artworks are doing.
Huh?
When artworks, I thought you were talking about artworks. We don't design artworks. I thought you were talking about doing artwork.
The artworks you mean?
We don't design artworks.
I mean, it's all different type of facets within design. Correct? There's creative design, technical, correct? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
I never said one or the other. I just want to know, what do you do? And you need to sign that you did it, is the point. You tell me what you do. Clear? But to leave that blank, how can I trace an accountability if I don't know who did it? Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah.
There has to be some documentation there to know who did what.
I will show you an example, a real example from our studies.
And it's not him saying this, it's not me saying this. This is the system best practices of the industry. We have to follow. When you're a small shop, you're free to do whatever, excuse me. If you're a small shop, you're free to do whatever you like. When you start moving up the ladder to a big organization, you start doing business with other organizations, they want to see you using the same technique, the same principles that they use. You understand? So that is process control. For me, I need document control. I need to know who did what. I need to know when. If it was a change, I need to know it was a change order. I need to know who approved it. This is accountability. But leaving these things blank, I saw the same thing with also, as far as ordering things, some people left the date when it started, no scheduling, no leaving blanks. We cannot keep doing this. All the information has to be populated so we show that we're using adequate controls, that we're holding people accountable. Not saying you did something wrong. If you do something good, we want to give you some incentive. That's also holding you accountable. For doing, it's not something negative that we want to leave it blank because we don't want to be, not like this. In the training last week, they said there's a risk and there's an opportunity. But without documentation, it's always a risk. There is no opportunity because I don't even know what's going on. Okay? No blanks. You have to follow the system, please.
For example, this is a project. We have received the 3D drawing, okay? And this is a manufacture process. See? This drawing has been sliced into thousands of slices, okay? This means that this is the design for manufacture. I received this 3D from client, yes, it's okay. But I have to make another work, okay? I need to slice it, 8,000 of slices. I need to export it as a DXF, as a WG for laser cutting, okay? These procedures, this step, this stage, called design for manufacture.
For example, I saw the design for the Hyperloop, but you guys had to cut it into segments because you can't transport that whole thing at one time, correct? You did that, yes? You didn't cut it up in pieces for production?
No, we did it. We just detailed that one, sir.
Huh?
We detailed everything that one. We received the 3D, and then we detailed. I'm the one who made detailed every specification.
So you're the one who cut it up into pieces?
Yes.
So I'm not talking to you as a team, you understand? If he's not here, he's on leave, that means one of you going to do it, yes? So you have to understand how to cross-train. I can't rely on one person in the system, he's the sole person who can do it. If something happens to him, what are we going to do? Stop? Is that the solution? Stop? Huh? Yes or no?
Of course.
Of course, what?
No need to stop.
Can I?
Yes.
So it's not just him. You all have to know this, or at least one person.
But we are different from them. We are technical engineer only for our tools.
So who's the other person on technical? So okay, all right. But still, we want here. We still want some cross training. Is he smarter than you?
He's smarter on other.
But what I'm saying is, you still have to develop yourself. What I'm saying is can he do your job in some capacity?
Yeah.
So then, you understand what I'm saying?
But we are separated from them. We are focusing on the art.
I understand this, but what I'm saying is we have to develop ourselves.
Yes.
When I do things, there's many things. I can't just say, oh, I'm just a quality guy. I know nothing about manufacturing. I know nothing about inventory control with the store. I know nothing about logistics. I'm just sitting in my little corner and this is me. I do my little. Cannot be like this. You're part of the design team. There's no little corner for you. You're part of the design team. Communicate. This is what this is all about. Expand yourself. I saw him working in IT. Correct? This is the people we're looking for. Clear? Sorry.
Right. Finally, approved by the top manager, technical manager. Okay, to be approved this drawing to be ready or to be released into manufacture hall. Okay. Okay. This signature can be the gate from design department to manufacture hall or to manufacture department. Okay, this is a gate. If the signature not found, this means that this paper, if you have your signature and you make a signature and no, if your manager have this zone haven't any signature from your manager, this means that this paper you can cut and get it recycled. Okay, truth is a very important procedures, workflow. Use a workflow, and I think sir have this in ISO, in procedure of ISO. Yeah. Okay. Now you need to input all this data or this part into this table. So this will be automatically from where? First, save your part. And close it. Now you have the part in 3D and the drawing file in 2D or workshop drawing. Open the 3D drawing and go to here. File properties. Go to configuration specific. This is the ID area. Like your ID that you have. Okay. First, okay, cancel. Go to here, custom properties. Only put your data. Drawing title, top cover, for example. Position, not needed now, and I will explain in advance. Okay, quantity, I need one piece. Designer name should be here from this list. Should be here, okay, and I will show you how can be listed. And drafter name. With
one question. With drawing title, can we have project and then the drawing within the project? Is that a possibility, or you cannot do that? So
no,
you
you can. Yes,
okay.
you can do.
So with this, guys, don't leave it as simple as just the drawing title. Keep everything within the project. And that way when I have project file, I know it belongs. But if you say drawing top cover, how many top covers you have for different projects? How I know where this belongs? In some way it becomes
We have.
misplaced.
But that one is already have drawing now there.
Excuse me?
But that one is already have drawing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this, it's not just about you. As an auditor, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. This is two-tier system. If there's a drawing number, but also the drawing title, I would like to have it tied into the project. You're just talking about yourself. Concept CRM, we all need to communicate. I don't know about the drawing numbers.
Excuse me, sir.
Mm.
But the drawing number is already part of this, right? Like this one. We can put in drawing number like a JO 6860.
Okay.
It means the top cover is already under of 680 job number. That's what.
But who knows about this system?
So when sales department
Yes,
share a folder
Yes.
and they share a geo
Yes.
job order.
yes,
And we have one folder that called one client files.
Yes.
Okay. One is called artworks.
Yes.
One is called technical.
Yes.
And they say what technical in their job order.
yes,
So when they open,
yes.
anyone can open the job order.
When it's in the system like this,
Yeah.
yes? But when you take the documentation out of the system,
Yes. That
Then
one,
what?
Yes, I understand the concern. But that one, the drawing number, we put already that one. The job number and then the title name of the project. Because if we put our drawing title top cover, that's another name of it.
oh, it'll cause a problem if you put the project in? The drawing has to be by itself?
Because sometimes it will confuse to other people, top cover and then something like that, another.
No, project top cover, how will we confuse somebody?
Because if you can see, there's a lot of project number. It's the same everything. If you see the project top cover, you need to find another top cover.
No, but if I put project, let's say Hyperloop, blah, 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 how is that confusing?
Because
More,
no, sir, because we see the drawing number, you can see we put that like the Hyperloop 6807 dash, then the name of that one Hyperloop.
okay.
This one, let's see, we have 100 items in the Hyperloop.
So which one refute, okay, FFD, what does that stand for?
No, this just demo, just dummy, not.
Okay, so here, okay, what's your coding system for drawings? What's the coding system?
Like that, sir. We have like this also. We have drawing number. That's the
You
JO
can explain, if you have,
6807.
can explain
Okay, this one.
with all extensions.
Drawing number, we have like the hyper like that, sir. We have 6807.
Okay, what does 6807 stand
Then we have the example hyper.
for? Okay,
And then we have something like that. If we have a like this title, like this one, we call it like that. We call it.
But description can't be included in code. In the code.
We call it.
This means
the
that the
part.
code will be.
yes.
Like let's see the title.
Hmm.
So like that, we call it bud. And then we have another title again, like this one, another page again. We have also the same drawing number, it's still the same set. Like this, 6807. And then the title, of course, it's different again. We call it like that one, sir, the nose. The nose of the hyperloop, hyperloop nose.
Okay.
This title, yeah.
Yes.
Is drawing number the same?
Yes.
No.
Still the,
No. Shouldn't be the same. It's different code, different number, different drawing, different code. No problem, no thing, you are saying, this shouldn't be the right thing. Yes. You can have like dash one, dash two, dash
that one, sir, we have something like that.
JO number.
We're just only said the drawing title, like the title.
Yeah, the drawing number itself should every drawing have its own number, a unique number. You don't say that you have the same number for two drawings. Then it's like cohesive at the end. You have 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. Yes.
Yes, I think we have something like this.
Show me.
Drawing number. Pins 001.
So at the end it'd be 001, 002,
Yeah,
003. Okay. My issue is with the drawing title cross-reference. So say 608, so 6807. Put that in the title so if someone is only looking at the title, they still have some cross-reference. Who a layman who's not involved in the drawing process. You guys use the drawing numbers, but what if someone who's a layman comes in? Let's use some cross-references. It's not just communication doesn't mean that I just use the information for myself. You want to make it user-friendly. Other people are using these drawings. We just said in the schools. 68 is the job number, yes? We just said. So just use the job number, then the actual, see, drawing title, you're using a description, yes? But it's no connection to which job. We want to have some cross-referencing, not just relying only on the drawing number. What if someone doesn't know about the drawing number?
And something else I can add here, and it's nice because if you don't give a number, it means that it's still under quotation phase. If you give a number, it means there's a job order running. So I can identify first thing when I see the drawing title, I can see this was for the quotation phase, was this was the job running, and I have now the drawing title, drawing number with the job order number.
We will work on procedures, and this coding will be clarified to you as far as how far you go down the coding chain. But what he's saying is, for his system, he don't want a number assigned while it's still in quotation, correct?
Yeah, no, we don't
We don't want this. That way we'll know which stage it's in based on the coding. We will tighten this up, but the system has to be clear and everyone has to follow the same system. Okay?
Also for this procedure
You have 2 minutes.
in SolidWorks. What?
You have 2 minutes more.
Okay,
Respect the time.
SolidWorks.
I was interfering, so I took him off schedule. That's my fault.
It's very
my fault.
yes,
10 minutes more, Yani?
10 minutes more. 10 minutes more. It's a very important module. In future, we will discuss it according to ISO. They're called PDM Professional. This PDM Professional built on SolidWorks, okay, make automatically workflow for technical designs, technical department, and approvals with password, technical approvals, yes, electronic signatures, and things like that, okay, and can be connected with any CRM software like SAP. In EBB, we was connected with SAP.
Can you check that? Can you connect to
Yes, yes, SolidWorks PDM
Can
Professional.
you check?
Please.
Okay,
Yes, please.
I can check with you. It's very important. We applied it in Saudi Arabia in a company called the Raktan. Okay,
Good.
already we applied it. It's very, very, very good. Have a bill of material, go directly to storage area, to inventories, and make fully management for team, and make this coding automatically. You just get all extensions, okay, all prefix, yes, all prefix only, and all suffix will be generated automatically according number of hookers.
And it can do the bill of quality by itself, and then it can order by itself.
Okay.
Sorry, just one second. Guys, design is critical. We need to make sure we have clear communication with the client, because once it goes to production, we lose. If you make the wrong product, we wasted material, we wasted time, we're losing. If we get spot on design, in production, we make money. Design is critical because that's where you make your money. Because if there's a mistake in design, you're going to waste in production, and it's a loss. We're just working for working. We're not working for working. We're working to make a profit. You guys are critical. Clear?
Now, custom properties menu. When you will get all information here, top cover, material automatically, okay, weight, okay, will be automatically calculated, volume calculated automatically, surface area the same, alright, and drawing number will be the name of the part, okay, quantity, designer name, drafter name, click apply. Just close your drawing and click save. Open your workshop drawing.
New student.
Okay. All data has been released into drawing. Automatic. Okay.
Nice and neat and
Yeah.
Clear, clear, user friendly, yes.
Also, if a sheet metal will have a thickness. Okay. Has been added. Surface area, quantity, volume. Also top cover here and the code
But
part
something is not
name.
giving the dimension, the units.
Yes, it's very important.
Units not there.
Units. Millimeter, gram, millimeter square, millimeter cube.
But you didn't have all units. This volume 1986 to is millimeter. Or
This volume, no, volume.
Volume
Millimeter,
one
millimeter cube. Millimeter cube. You can change. This is my office table. This is my company table that I bring. You can change, yeah, you can change. You can. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, sorry. And here, in this drawing, this project name, order number, project manager, designer, drafter, also open the custom properties here. Open. Loading. Yes. Project name. For example, order number. Anything that you have 0.4. Project manager name. Apply has been added. Okay, and final approval approved by should be not electronic, will be by printing the paper. Okay, if you were using PDM in future, this doesn't need this one because it will be electronic signature. Okay, this is called ID of part. The same in assembly, file new, and assembly.
Guys, do you think that they did this one not to be used? All this investment of time and enhancement. No, you won't use. Somebody is doing it.
The same.
Yeah.
You have the same in assembly, same data, the same way, same function, same procedure, same steps, haven't any problem. Okay. Right. Takes the lunch, and after that we will start with stress analysis.
No, fish. After lunch, Mr. Khalid told me that he has to watch.
So,
You arrange with the hospital.
no, he told me Arnold only.
I don't know, ask the hospital. Check on him.
One question we talked about, can you go back to that, the drawing, the actual drawing, with the footnotes? Can you go back to the actual drawing? We were talking about designer.
Designer?
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
yes.
Can you go back? Get clarification from the boss. So you said ask the boss, didn't you ask the
Yes.
boss?
He's,
This is another module, but we will do it in advanced here. This is software, have a multi modules. Okay, we only using this one here, Solidworks. Okay, so there are another module here called tabs. Is this one opening? This is a property tab builder. Okay, this is an advanced. Okay, so we will do it for him. Okay, and they will use only. Okay, second time will come after more practicals. We can go to this tab builder. This tab builder.
you know all these steps?
Yes, yes. I created it with myself.
Then I can figure out the whole tabs in the...
Yeah. Okay. Now here, designer. I can get it from text file. So now I will make a new text file. Hector.
Okay, there was a point, they said not on the drawings, because the design is provided by the client. When they do their work,
Nolly.
Yes.
There
they
is-
leave
yeah.
designer
Nolly,
blank.
good name.
Yeah.
What we've discussed is that was the client's specification for the overall product. But these guys do what he said was design for manufacturing, which means they have to modify that design so we can produce it. So they are still part of the design process. We still want to know who did that. You heard from the boss. You heard. We need to know that you, but don't just say design, what type of design. So this is called design for manufacturing, or manufacturing design. We need to know which one of you have done that. We need to know.
Yeah, it's very important to check. It's here, what's
Or list. Check it, apply, close, save, open your drawing. Then by hand. Okay.
He's talking about, sir, because sometimes we're not, there was some remove our name on that one, sir.
You what?
Remove our name.
No, never. Don't remove names. We are working for very professional now. Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, operations side, I'm the one who take the decision now. Mr. Sam, he's my CEO, he's my boss. Okay? But he now give me the delegation. Don't think what happened before for us. Happened before happened.
You're in a rear
Don't-
view mirror.
Don't think that we have to follow what happened before. Okay? Before is before. Now I'm the director of operations. Means that I'm the one who's any operation decision I have to want to take it blindly. Okay? I'm the one who takes the decision. Mr. Hussein delegate for me this that Cheryl, you can take the decision immediately. Okay? So don't think twice when you are saying about before, ignore the ignore. Whatever you have in your
Either
mind.
one. If the drawing, maybe he doesn't know. If the drawing came from the client, okay, you cannot take credit for that. But if you took that design and you made some modifications to it, how are you gonna say it's still that other guy? He didn't do it. Who did it? Yes or no?
And we have to be proud with all our colleagues.
Okay.
Your names are there. You are part of it.
Also something I will really. There are a module called there is a module called costing.
Very important.
You can this module you can only give him your fixed assets, fixed hours. This router, for example, 100 dirham per hour. Okay.
This proper quotation.
press-
This proper quotation.
Yeah.
This proper
Yes.
quotation. Without this, how can you give proper quotation?
Yeah.
We're just guessing.
That's what we don't want to do in the future.
This problem. So we need this for proper quotation, but it starts with these guys.
Yes.
It's not just something I make up, oh, it's gonna take 2 hours, maybe, I don't know.
No.
Charges.
It just start with that you have to implement this with Mr. Khadoum to be able to have proper technical department
Yes.
giving technical information, DOQ, that we can control the job. I know it might you see what you say it's taking too much time, but believe me, you are
Yes.
spending more time on nonsense.
Yes. And it's saving the company a lot of money. And my thing is, I value design.
And believe you would agree on this one. Sometimes you are doing the job, you are not convinced that you are doing it. Okay, because you are just doing it once and twice and 3 times, and you are not just see that what is the aim of what you are doing. Because in the future, when you do it really professionally, you will see that it's saving more time than and then you feel now the guys are really putting us on too much stress and too much work. No, it's less stress, less work. I can guarantee from now. Now it's too much hard work, but I can guarantee in the future, less work, less stress.
And large profit.
And more, multiple profit. And not for the company, only for everyone.
I'm not putting you guys down. I'm supporting you guys.